Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. Just wanted to put out a quick video with regards to my dividends. A couple of you guys have been asking how many dividend payments I'm receiving, how much are those dividend payments, what's the frequency. So I thought I'd just kind of go through my dividend history to show you guys exactly what I'm receiving and when. Typically, I receive a dividend every few days or so. As you guys know, I have a portfolio comprised of high dividend yielding blue chip, large market capitalization stocks. So a lot of these companies are paying out very nice dividends. I only have about 3 stocks or so out of my 70 that don't pay a dividend. So as you can imagine, I'm getting dividends on a pretty regular basis. Some of these dividends are quite small. That's because I only own 1 or 2 stocks of any particular company with regards to a lot of my stocks. I have a few core positions that I'm adding to, and then I have another set of stocks that I think are good long-term holds, but don't really want to put a lot of money in right now. So they're essentially in my portfolio to watch, not putting a lot of money in, only 1 or 2 stocks. So not large positions, but I'm still getting dividends from those companies as well. So yeah, let's just kind of go through the dividends here. So you can see here I have a dividend every few days or so. March 15th, you can see IP, their international paper, paying 0.93%. So a lot of these stocks are less than $1 with regards to their dividend because I don't own a lot of the stock. But as I add more to the position, these monthly and quarterly dividends will start to increase. A lot of these are quarterly dividends, but I also have a few stocks in here, especially from the business development company section, that pay out on a monthly basis. I have one good ETF as well that pays out monthly. As we kind of go down the line there, you see a few on March 14th, March 10th, so on and so forth. One of my larger stocks here, if we go down to March 1st, Ford here pays out $283.40. So that's a quarterly dividend. I have a very large position in Ford, so that's a very nice boost to the buy and hold strategy I'm using for Ford. I'm also doing a little bit of day and swing trading with Ford, but I have a number of shares that I won't be doing that with. I do put a little bit more money in and take it out of Ford on sort of a day trading and swing trading kind of a strategy, but I have a lot of buy and hold for Ford. I think it's a great long-term company, 5-10 years plus for capital appreciation. But I love the company because it also has a great dividend yield as well, 4.8, 4.9%. And that's what's represented here with this quarterly payment. SPHD, another great ETF. It has a monthly dividend. This is a stock I'm going to be putting a little bit more money into. It's a great stock, a great ETF, a great dividend yield, and like I said, a monthly dividend, so I can put that money back into additional shares of stocks. And then there's a couple of business development companies there, GOF, BHK. Again, they don't pay out a lot because I don't have a lot of that stock, but they have very good dividend yields. I think GOF was like 10 plus, BHK, I believe that is a bond fund that pays out, I think, about 7% or so. Then going down my portfolio here in February, I have quite a few shares as well. Abbott Laboratories, ABT, is another stock I have a pretty significant stake in, so that $12.19. PIP, that's that special dividend from the penny stock, paid out essentially at one point 100% of its share price in a dividend. You can see that there, $29.10. Another one, $32.01. So made quite a bit of money off of that stock. And with regards to the price I paid for it, I made about a 250% return on the stock overall, including the dividend. So not a bad trade there. I wish I would have put a lot more money into that stock, but kind of a risky play. Turned out could have made a lot more money. I know a lot of you guys have been making quite a bit of money day trading that particular stock. Then going down to February 1st here, you can see another payment from GOF. That's a monthly dividend stock, so I get 73 cents per month. If I put more money in, that will only increase. Then my telecoms there, Verizon, AT&T. You can see a couple dividends from both of those companies. And again, just going down my list here, every few days I'm receiving a dividend, typically anywhere from 50 cents to $5. A few of these stocks that I have large positions in, I have a lot more money coming in. But yeah, this is essentially what's happening with my dividend payments. Every few days I'm getting a dividend payment, I'm adding to my balance, and then using those funds to buy additional shares of companies that I'm taking a look at. So that's really the dividends I have received so far. So you can see it for this year, starting January 3rd, CNI there, 28 cents and going up. So every few days I'm receiving a dividend. As I add to my positions, I'll be receiving more per share for each one of these stocks. And yeah, I might add a few more companies as well. I'm looking to get up to about 120 or so companies overall for my portfolio before I stop. But again, some of the companies I'll be putting a lot of money into. Some of the companies I'll just have a couple shares, really just watching the company. But they'll be in my portfolio and paying out dividends. So just wanted to quickly go over my dividends. Hopefully that updated you guys who are asking. Again, most of these are quarterly dividends. There's a few monthly dividends sprinkled in between the quarterly dividends. But for the most part, these are all blue chip companies that have good dividend yields, anywhere from 2 to 4%. A few business development companies with 10 plus dividend yields, but those are a little bit more risky, and just kind of playing around with those companies. So if you guys have any questions about my dividend strategy, let me know. I'm still kind of experimenting with dividend capture, as well as some of the business development companies that have a little bit higher dividend yield. But for the most part, these are blue chip companies that have dividend yields between 2 and 4%, and they're all, for the most part, large market capitalization companies on top of that. So yeah, just wanted to talk about my dividends. With that, I'll kind of end the video. As always, if you enjoy my videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And until next video, we'll see you then.